Hey there, Capricorn. This is Melissa Joy, ready to take a peek into what? Magic and miracles. Are you ready? Is that what you're looking for? Get that something in mind, because I tell you, we're about to dive in and see what is coming your way and what is going on. Now, I can tell you, as I was preparing the decks and getting them ready, certain cards made their way here. They were left behind, and it was the question and the doubt and the air that, could this really be? Could I really be? Is this really possible? So, Cappy, to start off, you were starting off the whole series of the magic and the miracles. Let's just scrape that out of the way, because the answer is yes. You know how I know? Now, if you were here back in the day when I used to have that long, flowy red hair before I went through cancer, then you remember this guy. Yes. Big Papa is back, and we are right on it. I am like, hello. Okay, because he also came in with this. This is where he was found. I was putting cards back in the deck, getting that deck prepared to move away, and it was like, not so fast. And I saw him, and I was like, hold up. And I was still trying to put it away, and wham, there he came. And he brought the upper world with him. And so it's time to see what it is you have believed. And what is that? You have the power all along. Your belief is everything. It's what you believe. And that's why I call it believing. It's not just what we say. It's not just what we hope, or, sometimes false hope. Like, I hope. But, it's that connection in your mind of moving past the noise. It's just like if there are crowds, like when you go to the grocery store, I don't know that I've ever gone, let me look for the most crowded line. I'll usually kind of navigate as I'm moving past to see which line is the shortest, because I'm ready to go. When I'm at the checkout, I'm ready to get what I believed and put in my cart and go home, put in my refrigerator, and then in my mouth. So that's a bit of what you're letting me know here. And I'm pretty excited about that. So, see, those were the questions. So letting go of what you once knew, because first of all, we're moving into this new era, which we'll get into in some of the readings. So like if you hear about plasma, it could be known as the age of Aquarius. It's that ability to make things come true, make dreams come true. Now, it has always been happening, but this new state that we're moving into, we would say could be cataclysmic, but on a happy scale. All right. But Big Papa is asking us to give that up, to give it over to him, give him something to work with. So maybe there's been a lot of drudgery, some trudging along, that kind of thing, of going so much in your own effort and your own steam that you forgot the magical essence, the power of life, the age of innocence, those things from when we were young, when we used to be able to fantasize. And now with that, there's heavy on the eyes, our eyes, how we see ourselves in our mind's eye, how we see that things operate, that connection of love, that love connection. Oh, you might want to check out your love reading, because it can be about somebody. It can be about situations. It could be about you. I don't know. I am just the microphone. You lead these readings when I take us through them. So we're going to offer this up, and I'm going to set these. Where are we going to put it aside? We're not putting them back in my big magic deck. What? Body, mind, soul, and spirit coming in here. And at the bottom, even there, oh shoot, it's talking about release. And who do you bow down to? Your own power. This is you making that full connection unto yourself. Now, see, we could be talking about make peace with your past. See that orange chakra going on there? We could be talking about some sex magic here. And that's not just, the things that we consider to be sex. That's acts and works of power. Applying yourself to the things that stir you up with passion, that give you inspiration, motivation, insight, that type of thing. He says, you'll know it when you see it. You'll know it when you feel it. And when you know, you go. Okay, because that's the supporting cards that I did pull under the questions that you had. Let me see what order they be going. Okay, look at this. So it's that divine connection. Oh, they're totally talking about chakras here. All right, so we have that sex magic going on. We have the spiritual magic, the heaven on earth connection coming in. Quit fooling yourself, quit blinding yourself. Take off the death mask. I I knew it when I was out on my walk this morning. I'm like, this is the new beginning. And I put a stick in the water and I said it. And I said lots of other things, beautiful and wonderful and divine for all of you here, because that is my hope and prayer for everyone at this channel, that when I pray for my blessings and the fulfillment of who I am and satisfaction, I pray for yours too, just by tuning in, right? That you get turned on who you are. And this is that cosmic heart, that plasma. Look, is that upper realm, heaven coming and taking its place amongst you in your heart. Ooh, talk about satisfaction, fulfillment. Talk about breath of fresh air, friend. So I'm going to sweep these. Where does that one go? Okay, over there too. So let's see where we're going to get. Now, here's a bit of a thing. So I watched The Wizard of Oz when I was a little girl, and this is back when, you can tell by my hair, they used to have some black and white TVs just like my hair. And so the movie started off in black and white. I'm in there all by myself, and I was like, okay, good movie, good movie. But then it came back from a commercial, and that sucker went to color, and I was, oh, who is that? Look at that. Your dreams are chasing you down, and they're going to catch you. Oh my God. And it turned a bright, wonderful color. Can you imagine all your senses turning on, not being tainted any longer? Like your vision being effervescent and full of curiosity and surprise. Like, anyways, you get what I'm saying there. So it went from black and white to color. So we got to take a look at the black and white here. Ooh, who split up and had 3 of Wands? It is obvious you have chosen. It is within reach. It's not the things that you've stuck on the other side of you. So this is letting me know it's more than relationship, okay? This is something outside of the situation. Ooh, I love it. Y'all hold right there. I'm going to put that right there. You've got your legs crossed, all open and relaxed. You're like, I know who I am, man or woman. We got another split coming on in here. Coming in quickly. And you're saying, coming quickly. Coming soon to a theater near you. The story of my life, whatever that's from, the story of your life coming true. And I don't mean all that harsh. Okay, see, I was looking for a spirit, because that's what this is talking about, that 4th one. You making your choice and connecting your spirit and your body. Who is here? Now, Sandalphon. Now, these images might look quite interesting to you. The artist's artwork is otherworldly and totally amazing. But what I know personally about Sandalphon and Metatron are eternal flames, okay? So people talk about twin flames and things like that, but that has to be with people being split and separate from each other, okay? This is showing up like a 4 of Wands here, because you are the wand, you are the rod, you are the passion. That's why Big Papa said, can you give all those questions and doubts up to me and let me show you how to soar? To soar in the power of this whole new world. And look, y'all, ooh, that's like your trachea, your vocal cords going on there. I don't know if any of you are old enough, but there used to be this thing, and you might have seen it in Toy Story, called a speak and spell. He's talking about speak and spell. So like magic, right? Like casting spells, that what we speak is a spell. What we speak, we will see. What we think, we will see. We will feel. Ooh, I'm going to listen to this and take that note down right there. What we speak, we see. What we think, we feel. Intrinsic. I'm going to put a gold star on that. So anyways, let's get back to Sandalphon, y'all. You never know what's going to happen up in here, but you're going to come out smarter and happier and more beautiful and divine of who you are. Now, Sandalphon is the particles. Metatron is like the grids, the system. Think like Saturn, think like Big Papa. Think about things that are set up to kind of be corrals or guidelines, or like roads, highways, byways, that type of thing. They help us get where we're going, okay? Sandalphon would be more like air travel, okay? Like helicopter, like airplane, maybe boats moving about in the ocean. They do have certain areas where they have to follow these channels of that have been laid out for us, but then there's so much that is wide open. He's like, start right there. I'm like, woo! See, look at your arms sprouting the wings. This isn't just the wings of your mind. This isn't just imagination. This is becoming physical. You being able to take flight. Strike it up. Okay, so let's find out a little bit of color under this. So look who we got here. We got Starman Tarot coming on in. Tell us a little bit about this Sandalphon, these limitless possibilities. So, now I am telling you, this is what you're cooking up. This is what you've been cooking up. And this is what is coming in hot, heavy, and fast as soon as you hand over your doubt. Now, the thing is, don't be judging yourself if the doubt creeps on in, crops up. What do you do, crop? Crops up. I got some fun guides up in here. Crops up in the middle of the night, up in your head, in your ear, trying to get back in the door. Be like, I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. And then you just give it up to Big Papa. You give it up to the system that is larger than life itself. It's the spark. It's the force. Ooh, may the fourth be with you, friend. Now, some of you, look, you've been cooking up love. That's the Two of Cups coming on in here. And let me see why it is coming in that direction. Talking again about a little bit of sex magic healing. Now, I'm not pushing that here. Whatever that is to you, that could be divining, that can be ceremony, that can be ritual, that can be cooking, but it's something where you physically engage in an action and then you get to behold the results. Like painting, okay? Cooking, sex. I don't know. That's up to you, but the Sandalphon has to do with that divine pairing. And Sandalphon takes something that is abstract, these particles, remember, like the ocean or the air, and it brings it into tangible form. I'm going to talk about touch. So now there are these magic powers, these centers in our hand. Okay, this is our potential left hand. Some might refer to as divine feminine, okay, on their channel, but here it's potential and it's actual, okay? So when those come together, that's how we get the action potential. They become two tubes that connect and it becomes like a necklace, like a circuit. And then our energy begins to transform within us. That's why you would see hands coming together. It's not just this like drab, religiosity being pushed. It's nothing like that. It's alchemical, it's magical, and Sandalphon's saying is literal. Now, Sandalphon's coming in as the angel in new life, so I would say Sandalphon would know. So we're finding out there's a card that is missing, which will be interesting to find out what that is going to be. So underneath this Four of Wands of the limitless possibilities being right within your reach. The ship's already coming in. Not just that, there's ships passing by. It's like hop aboard the ship, the love boat, many of you. And what I say, because of what I see here, is you want all the loves, all love, not just this type of love or that type of love. Because when the all love comes in, the all one, it comes in you, and that's where it inhabits. Remember those chakra cards that they were showing at the beginning? Those were soul magic cards, okay? And when you open up those levels, it comes in and fulfills you and satisfies you completely. Let it come to you. Let love come inside of you. Let it pour down upon you and let it move through you as well. There is no lack. There is no termination of that river. Oh, now, Shazam. Look at this. Now, these may not look the same, but this down here at the bottom, can you see that? Four of Wands. Look at that magic. Look at that union. Look at that beauty of walking together. Okay, so you want me to talk about the power of the eternal flame. So nothing against twin flames, four twin flames, anything like that. But it's people talking about, oh, I'm in the third and they're in the fifth, and we make love in the fifth, and we talk here in the third, and it's this separation. Well, the space that's in between is the four, okay? Why do people get excited when they see the Four of Wands? We're talking about 4D. Guess what? When you add 3 and 5, you get 8. And when 8 is shared amongst 2, you get 4. All right, so heaven on earth, that sounds like some funny math, but heaven on earth, it merges in the 4D. When your spirit joins on in, when your eyes begin to witness, when you begin to realize that you do feel what you think, that you do see what you say, and it's a matter of, am I seeing what I enjoy, what I like? Okay, and don't get into judging yourself. This Four of Swords here is saying no, course correction. Continue to move towards the joy, towards the fulfillment, towards the peace, towards that whatever. So like when the doubt stuff comes, battering my mind in the middle of the night, because I've got some dangerous situations going on with a loved one of mine. And I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like, no, hold it together, Joy. Hold it together. Bring it together, Joy. And not pretend that it's not here. No, don't let that thing come in. Don't let it fracture you, pressure you, compress you, anything like that. It's like holding the diamond mind with a D. All right. That was the image they were showing me this morning. So imagine a diamond shape made of gold with a diamond set in the center, and then it begins to radiate out from all directions, and your message goes out to the ends of the earth. Now let's take a closer look at this Four of Swords. It's like there's some old cosmic brew being lorded over you, and I'm not a big fan of that, but they're talking about how can you turn it into pure gold. I see. There was this sorrow, this heart sickness, this sadness. Think of whatever that thing was at the Three of Swords moment for you. That thing that was the game changer, that altered your perspective. Even if you didn't allow it to alter who you are, like I am by nature an upbeat person, one who's moving forward, who believes that the world is made of love and we're all here to experience love and appreciation of one another. Is it there yet? No. Is it underneath and behind the clouds? Yes. So they're talking about those things, those Three of Swords, where your perspective got shifted. Now, my mind got shifted through a lot of what I've been through, and they're trying to bring it back and let us know that it is all within reach. And now look at this. All of these rods are budding. What could seem to have been separated from you, cut off from you, removed from you, maybe separated by space and time, dead, done, over, not going to happen, couldn't happen, whatever. They're talking about, get ready. Some of you, they want you to think back to the blue moon. That would be Halloween of 2020, right around that time, okay? What was it that you were feeling, vibing, and hoping would come in? They're talking about the belly eye. It's like being so close to who you are and yet so far away. How could that be? How could you be so close to who you are and yet feel so far away? Well, the feeling would be the thoughts, right? Because here's the temple path. You are right there. It's up to you, they're saying. Either setting out on a new beginning or realizing you've already arrived and beginning to instead of setting back out, wondering where everybody is. That's what they're saying. To realize that you've arrived. Go on in, take your room, take your place, unpack your bags, begin to luxuriate and relax in the fact that you are here. Ooh, to romance. Begin to enjoy yourself. All right, Capricorn, begin to enjoy yourself, because they're saying that is the key. Look, the number one, you see that? Dude, that is the key. Begin to enjoy yourself now. All right. I hear why. I know why. So if you're showing up because you're a Capricorn sun, or maybe you have other Capricorn placements, here's some background. If not, it's not going to shake you if you don't know it. But if you want to grow, this is some information. So Pluto, the planet of fears, death, resurrection, power, doubt, shame, regrets, excitement, all this sex stuff, all of that has been in the house of Capricorn. Going on 16 years. We're in year 15. It's going to begin moving out. It's going to go out March 23rd. It's already beginning to move out now. So you might be starting to feel some relief and wondering, have you been crazy? What did you do? That's what Big Papa said, who rules Capricorn, is saying, just move that on out, get it cleared off, begin to prepare the space, meaning yourself. This is some self-luxuriating, like maybe taking care of your skin or getting some extra sleep or doing a little pampering, like putting cucumbers on your eyes or lotion on your feet or waxing your car, any of those things that help you feel like you're sprucing up. Okay, everlasting life, sprucing up, revitalizing yourself. Okay, because Pluto will be moving out, and that Pluto has been really tough. A lot of people can live an entire lifetime and Pluto will never move through their sun sign. Now, it moved through my sun sign and it moved through my first house. So it utterly destroyed me. okay, and on a number of layers and levels. And it's been difficult and shocking, but I'm like, we have made it. We are here. And that's what Big Papa's saying. Let's focus on that, and the Empress as well. Let's begin to celebrate. This is that air of celebration that, yes, it is a time to celebrate. And you're like, how do we count the hens before the eggs hatch? Okay, let's get into some color. How do we count the hens before the eggs hatch? I hear it. Big Papa says the only one you have to count is you. The one you've been able to count on after all of this is who? And remember the Three of Swords over here, taking that poison, that sickness, that difficult, challenging, like pus-worthy experience that took a long time to heal from and turning into magic, is not thinking about why you only had you to count on, or why did those things happen, or why did that person do that, or why did this job do that, or why did this turn out like that. They're just going, you know, through it all. Here you are. I love that. Give us a little bit to go with this sun. I see the goldfish swimming up in the air. That's the water in the air. You are the plasma. And you know we have, I'm going to take the one that made it spill. We got plasma in our blood. Yes, we do in the bottom. So who is here? So there's this artist called Nako for the People. And it's talking about the dark of night. And then also, I believe in the good things coming. When you go through Pluto, like people go through a dark night of the soul, but when Pluto moves completely through your sign while you've been alive, that is a dark era of your soul. So dark. But everything develops in the dark. So as this day dawns, as this epiphany dawns on you, that you can count on you, that you are of substance, you are of character, you might have experienced things and done things that you didn't expect of yourself or whatever else, but you made it. And life is like they clapping and celebrating on that and super excited about that, goldening up about that, but wanting to get you reconnected to the star that you are. Okay. And that is the awakening, the dawning of the new day, where the light comes on and the trees begin to bud and sprout again. And the winter goes, the winter leaves. Going through death so early in life is quite a challenge. And it's like, how do we begin again? How do we begin again? That's a good question to ask yourself, Cappy. I'm excited for you. You are the magic. Your wishes and dreams. You're about to see them. You're going to inherit them. And there's nothing else that you have to do. Just hear the information, advice of the magic, of the miracle being you, is to begin to, like I say, polish up, nurture, nourish, take care of yourself, love yourself, forgive yourself, and begin to celebrate now, because the good things are coming. Hey, friend, I am so glad you stopped by. If you liked it, like, share, and subscribe. You could also leave your comments or compliments down below. I am excited to hear from you and what is going on with your life, because this is joy to the world, not just joy to me. All right, I love you. We will talk soon. Bye.